So our goal is to find what two numbers, what two factors can I multiply together to get 36. She's here. So what two numbers can I multiply together to get 36? I like to do my factors in order. It helps me keep everything nice and organized. So the first factor is 1 times what gets me to 36? 36. Okay. 2 times what gets me to 36?
18.
3 times what gets me to 36?
3.
So 3 times 12 equals 36. 4 times what gets me to 36?
9.
So 4 times 9 gets me to 36. 5 times what gets me to 36?
6.
5 times 6 gets me to 36. 5 times 6 is 30.
I said 6 times.
So 5 times what gets me to 36?
None.
Nothing. You can't. It'll be some big long decimal. 6 times what gets me to 36? So since it's 6 and 6, it repeats. So I'm done. So here are all your factors of 30. Stop, please. Here are all your factors of 36. Now, the A stands for add. Which of those factors can you now add together to get our A, to get our 20? The whole reason why I wrote the entire list is because I want you guys to be able to see, if you don't get your answer right away, to see where your answer could come up down the line. So I'm going to take 1 plus 36. What does 1 plus 36 equal? Not working. 2 plus 18. What does 2 plus 18 equal?
20.
Does that equal my A for 20?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my answer is just 2 and 18. And I'm going to put it under there, and I'm going to box it. So now I'm going to work directly across because I'm looking for the multiples or the factors of 36. Well, I already have them all done because I just did them. So now I need to find the A. Which of those factors can I add together to get 37?
1.
So again, I start at the top of my factors. 1 plus 36. What does that equal?
36.
37. So right there's my
37,
answer.
yeah.
That's it. So 1 and 36. Okay. So now I go down to my next set of numbers. Now, what do you notice about the M on the next two questions?
48.
They're the same. So you're only going to have to find the factor pairs of 48 one time. So I'm going to come over to my left. I'm going to think of all my factor pairs of 48. Now, in your notes, I said you could stop after you found the answer. Just for the sake of getting in habit and getting used to the new lesson, we're going to find all the factor pairs of 48. Okay? So 1 times what gets me to 48?
1 and 48.
2 times what gets me to 48?
4 and 12.
2 times what gets me to 48?
6 and
2 times what gets me to 48?
24.
3 times what gets me to 48?
That's where I left off.
16.
4 times what gets me to 48? 5 times what gets me to 48? 6 times what gets me to 48? 7 times what gets me to 48? 8 times, well, I'm repeating so I can stop. Okay, so I found all my factors. I found everything that I can multiply together to get 48. So I found my M. Now I'm ready to go to my A, which means add. Which of those factors now can I add together to get 26? So again, I'm going to go start at the top. 1 plus 48 equals? Not it. 2 plus 24 equals? Does that equal my A? Yeah, so I'm done. So my answer is 2 and 24. Okay? Now, I already did my factors for 48, so now my A is 19. So which of those factors can I add together to get 19?
3 and 16.
Yeah, 3 and 16. So 3 plus 16 equals 19. But if I take 3 times 16, I get what? So if I take 3 plus 16, I get 19, right? But if I take 3 times 16, I get 48.
For 48.
Yeah. Okay. Drop down to 60. So now I need to find all of my factors of 60. So what can I all multiply together to get 60? And again, I'm an order person. So 1 and 60. So 1 times 60 equals 60. 2 times what?
10. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I messed up.
There's nothing.
Now, that's a good point. My multiplication sheet doesn't go that high. So what you're going to have to do is type 60 divided by 2.
30.
30. So 2 times 30 will get me to 60. What about 3? 3 times what will get me to 60?
20.
20. What about 4?
15.
Okay. What about 5?
5 and 12.
What about 6?
6 and 10.
That's not right there.
What about 7?
No.
8? 9? 10? We're back to 10, so we're done. Okay. What do I do next?
Oh, you, add them.
Yeah, I'm going to see what I can add together to equal what? What do I want it to equal? 17. What did you say it was? Whatever your name is over here, Renell?
5 and 12.
12 and 5, or 5 and 12, because I like to write my smaller number first.
That's it.
All right. You guys up for a challenge?
Challenge.
You up for a challenge?
We gotta do
You have to do it quietly.
I already did it.
Oh, did you?
I don't.
I want to do this.
You want to do the
Can
challenge?
you check mine?
I want to
You know
do
what
it.
mean?
Can you check mine? Come on.
Give us extra credit for this.
Alright.
Oh.
It is. I'm not going to go over the answer with you.
What?
I'm not going to do the challenge with you. If you have the challenge done correctly on your opener, when we turn them in, you can wait, but you can't get any help. I'll have a little something for you. Okay? You don't have to do the challenge in order to get your full 2 points. If you want to do the challenge or you've already done the challenge, pass your openers over to Mr. McFarland. If you want to do the challenge and you're not done with it, just hold on to it, finish it, and Mr. McFarland will come around and look to see that you have your opener done. Does that make sense?